How did life on Earth begin? Will there ever be a definitive answer?
How do you think life on Earth began?
Accumulation of oxygen in the atmosphere.
How do you think life on Earth began?
I think that it all came from God. I think God created this world and everything came from God.
How do you think life on Earth began?
You know, like the Big Bang Theory.
The idea of the origins of life has been a widely speculated topic filled with different ideas and reasoning. Although no concrete evidence has been able to validate or falsify any of these theories for sure, few have been accepted by scientists around the world.
One of the most well-known theories is the Big Bang Theory. It is the leading explanation about how the universe began. Due to the fact that astronomers cannot rewind time to the origins of the universe's birth, much of what we know about the Big Bang comes to us from mathematical theories and models. Science is an ever-changing subject full of different theories and experiments. In an attempt to disprove the Big Bang Theory, the RNA world hypothesis has been a theory under investigation for over 30 years. The structure of RNA is a single-stranded molecule made up of basic units called nucleotides. These contain a nitrogenous base, a 5-carbon sugar, and a phosphate group. Although there is only one strand of RNA as opposed to the 2-stranded double helix of DNA, it does not always follow a linear pattern. Sometimes the molecules form loops and nitrogenous bases bond.
DNA is made up of 6 sugar molecules: a 5-carbon sugar called deoxyribose, a phosphate molecule, and 4 different nitrogenous bases: adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine.
Researchers have explored the RNA world hypothesis for more than 30 years. The idea behind this theory is that a series of chemical reactions led to the formation of self-replicating RNA molecules. RNA then evolved to create proteins and enzymes that resembled early versions of what makes up life today. Eventually, these enzymes helped RNA produce DNA, which in turn led to complex organisms. However, as stated before, science is ever-changing and there is evidence that can already disprove the RNA world hypothesis.
The new study shows a significant loss of stability. When RNA and DNA share the same backbone, the chimera, or single-cell organism composed of cells from different zygotes, do not stay together as well as pure RNA or pure DNA. This would compromise their ability to hold genetic information and replicate.
This can be proven true based on studies by researcher Krishnamurthy. Her studies have shown that placing a single RNA strand and a DNA strand on the same backbone results in high molecular instability and as a result would likely not survive. This evidence suggests that RNA and DNA may have initially evolved on their own just at around the same time. It also suggests that it was only after RNA and DNA biologically came about on their own that they learned to interact with each other.
As a result of Krishnamurthy's research, scientists began to accept the fact that DNA and RNA may have arisen tandem to each other. If the two evolved at the same time, DNA could have established its own homogeneous system early on. RNA could have still evolved to produce DNA, but that may have occurred after it first met DNA and got to know its raw materials.
How do you think life on Earth began?
I did it. Did it all.